All right, let's talk a little bit about Billy Gibbons, just a few of his really classic licks that he did in some of his songs. Let's start out with I'm Bad, I'm Nationwide. He had this really cool little double stop slide in there that sounds really cool. Sounds like this. All right, you can hear that little double stop he's doing. It's a slide, and he does it with the drums. If you watch him in a live situation, it's a... And you really need to get that note and let that C note hang out there as long as you possibly can. Just like that right there. All right, and then on the solo, he does this really, really cool B flat to C trill that you'll, if you listen for it, you'll catch it, and it's something like this. So what's really cool about that is he's doing that trill, and what I'm doing is just showing you the guitar from this angle right here. I am obviously doing the trill with my index finger and my pinky from the B flat to the C, but I'm just really kind of taking my hand, my right hand, and I'm just very lazily, like almost just doing this. It's very lackadaisical. It's just kind of almost sloppy, if lack of a better term, but I'm just doing like this and just kind of let my hand just kind of bounce like this on the top E string to kind of get that trill. So here's that trill again, that, or at least to me it's a trill. Some people might call it a riff, however you may see it. All right, so, and then the really cool part about that is he does that nice little B flat riff down here at the end, and then comes in with that nice little slide and those bends and stuff. I tend to use my pinky finger a lot right down there on that part of the song. On I Thank You, he does this really nice double stop on that song as well, with some really cool licks right there to come in. Here's the intro to I Thank You with a double stop demonstration. Notice once again doing that bend right there on the B and the G string, 7th fret. All right, so master of sustaining and bending notes, Billy Gibbons. Another example of that. Cheap Sunglasses, he did some really, really cool stuff. When they go into that jazz-like breakdown that's kind of funky, he uses some minor chords in that. I believe on this one they actually detune this little E string down to a different pitch, and it gives it that sound, but I'm not going to do that for this but I am going to show you Cheap Sunglasses, at least the way I hear it. So that was just another example of some of the stuff that he was doing. I really like how he throws these nice little harmonic pitches into some of his licks and his solos. He was doing that probably way before some of the hard rock guys in the 80s were doing that as well. So you can hear it right there. All right, so just a couple of things that Billy Gibbons did, just really, really cool. A lot of double stops, had just phenomenal tone. He was just a great, great guitar player. To me, ahead of his time, did some stuff that was very signature. Once again, I tend to like the guys that have their own style. They don't sound like everybody else. Just my spin on some Billy Gibbons guitar licks and some of his style and some of the things that Billy Gibbons does. So.